Alright guys, just a bit of an update. I haven't done much since I've been here in the sense of stuff to show. We've been eating out a lot, so I've been to Las Flores, Food Line, and where else have we been? Eddie's over at Guatemala's street food place. If you want to see those sort of photos around food, please look at Instagram. My account's always got stuff where we've been eating. So the house has been progressing. That's what's been taking a fair bit of my time, and I've been dealing with some of the stuff with work as well while I'm away, just glitches and problems. But pretty much, I'm actually having some holiday time for a change. But doing all right on the housing. Looks like we should have a sign off probably on the 15th, 16th, where we'll actually be taking the ownership of the property. I will be sharing the details of who we used for our process and our documents. She's been pretty good, very communicative. She communicates all the time, updates you. Pretty much need everything's done on WhatsApp. The bank's been okay as well. One of the key things I did is we got the person doing our legal stuff to actually deal with the bank as well. So when there was stuff firing backwards and forwards, she was sitting between the real estate agent and the bank. So anything she could process, she just dealt with. Everything else, we sort of got roped into doing. I mean, I will say it's a bit bureaucratic, but we're pretty much through it. But even with the medical questionnaire, I must have been about 3 copies, because I think the first one come through with a yes/no, where you circle it yourself. Sent that one back in. Then they sent another one out, which wanted a signature at the bottom. That went back in. Then they sent another one where every question needed a signature. Although it's got your yes/no on it, it then wanted a signature next to it. There's things like, do you smoke? Do you
diabetes?
Do you have diabetes? All the usual sort of questions. And then signing. So it's about 14 signatures on one sheet. And the funny thing with that is probably after 12 months, I'll look at another company for the insurance, because it'll be a lot cheaper, without doubt. But anyway, we're nearly through. The new house is going to need a lot of modifications and modernisation. But I expected that. The thing is, if it was a rental, it'd be polished and get it back on the market. Because it's our house, we'll probably end up going to spend about €25,000 on it. Got beach views, nice balcony. It feels a little bit smaller than this place, but it's actually about the same size. I think it's maybe the corridors make it seem bigger here. But it's going to need new kitchen, new bathroom, downstairs toilet. We were going to alter that. We're a little bit different to normal. So I can take a wash machine from the top floor, bring it down to into that washroom. So there's a sink with a cistern and toilet, while at the same time I get the wash machine in there. So new kitchen, refit of the sitting room, about 7 double windows to be replaced, new front door, new balcony door, maybe altering that as well, because I'm looking at putting a rectangular sort of glazed conservatory upstairs, where currently there's a window the sort of the top of the stairs, and then the doors to the right, because there's like a walkway, narrow corridor on the balcony to come round to the main area. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a double sliding door at the top of the stairs, which then goes into the sort of glazed conservatory. But then we either keep the other door or change it to a window. That area then becomes storage out there, so we can put a little shed or something up there, or use it for the laundry area, whatever. Just getting more practicality out of the square meterage we've got. There's no way I can read that from here.
What's the reason for the semi-massive renovation?
What's the reason for the renovations?
Yeah.
Well, main reason is it's our house.
No.
While it's empty.
30 plus years.
Yeah, but
Nothing's been done.
yeah, but nothing gets done in Spain. All these houses on the coast, people don't seem to spend any money on. They seem to get the keys when they buy them 30, 40 years ago and do absolutely nothing. Don't even change the paint. So yeah, it's a lot of places here. They just don't invest any money. They buy the property and that's it. Now I can understand some of it with the market changes, but because a lot of these places are summer houses and whatever, they don't really see it as a house, I suppose. They just see it as somewhere they go on holiday. But yeah, it does need a lot of work. But like I said, because it's our house, it's fine. You know, nice big fridge, nice new cooker.
You get big outdoor space.
Yeah, the big outdoor space. Because at the moment we only got a small balcony at this one. But yeah, looking forward to getting that up and running before I head back to work. The other thing is, just to be aware, I have got this little guy here. This is a drone. Now, since I've been back, it's been very windy, hence there hasn't been many video updates because I couldn't get the drone. It can't fly in the weather we've been having. Otherwise, I'd be off out to sea somewhere. Never see it again. But yeah, we should have some drone stuff coming up soon. We've been sort of bogged down with paperwork, either with work, my work, or with a new house, and also being out and about looking at what we want to install. So, for example, we've been looking at fridge freezers, washing machines, kitchens. So we've been at Conforama, Leroy Merlin, Bricolage, and we went to a key that's not a key. Because a key means here, but it's spelled differently. But the key over at Habaneras is currently in renovation. So there was something I wanted in there, and I wanted to check the price and stuff, and the shop's not there. It's currently a construction site. But we are progressing. That's the key to it. And hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be able to give some more updates. You know, once we get into the place. Start giving a bit more information about what we're up to, what the renovations are going to be, and moving things forward. I suppose the other side of things is the bit around the old travelling to Spain or whatever. I mean, I did see somebody give me a sarky comment on one of my videos, which I've seen they deleted their own comments about. Was I a bit negative because I was stuck in the UK when I'm actually in Spain? But no, I mean, the problem for me in the UK is a lot of it is just a negative environment. I don't know what's gone on there, because it wasn't that bad when I moved, because I've been overseas now roughly about 14 years, you know, going in and out the UK or completely overseas. And I do find that the place has changed a lot. It really has. And I do think a lot of this is down to things like the way the TV is. Because people have, you know, because in Spain you've got the weather. You can go out for a walk, go to the beach, you can, you know, it's a more positive environment. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure in the cities people get the usual city frustrations as anywhere. But I do think TV, a lot of the stuff people watch is negative. It's always like doom and gloom, like the Coronation Street and what's that other one, EastEnders, that type of stuff. It doesn't give you a positive emphasis. It's always on the downer. And I think that's one of the problems. I mean, even open spaces, I know when I was a kid, I used to go and play football all the time. But I don't think, you know, there's been that many bits of land sold off around the schools and things like that. A lot of the activities that used to be free and easily accessible have become much harder to get. So I do find it a little bit more difficult in the UK, especially with the lockdown stuff, because I like to go out to restaurants a lot. I like to go out to places. I like to go, you know, visiting new locations and things, and it's been very restrictive. But beyond that, if you haven't got that space, what have you got? There ain't a lot else going on. That's the sad thing. But here, like today, we've already just talking. I've had a meeting at work. Going to go out now for a couple of hours. and then pick up the kids from school and, you know, enjoy spending time with the family. So yeah, being in Spain is a lot more positive, just because of the environment, you know, and the lifestyle is a lot better. I know some people complain about the cost of living, you know, oh, well, the wages are low, but like, you work harder here, you know, but at the same time, you look at a lot of those people or ask them, they may be working harder here than they ever have in their life. Are they happier here? And you'll find very few say no. The reality is most of them are, because although they're working hard, the environment's there. You know, you go down to the beach, you finish work, you go down to the beach. You're not hopping in your car, it's already getting late, get back to the house, and nothing's really happening. Here, even on the walk home, it can be a nice walk home. So there's a lot of people, even with not a lot of money in their pockets, but the environment they're in, they're happy with that environment. That's what makes their day. You know, walking home, having a cup of tea by the beach, whatever, that puts a smile on somebody's face, which they may not get in the UK. I know myself, I look forward to some of the restaurants I go to being open. I drive 12 miles just to go to one specific restaurant because I like that one. You know, I have different restaurants, different days in the UK, but the point being is you having to go that far out. Here, I literally walk out the door, I'm on the beach. So I'm excited with the renovations, I'm excited the way things are moving forward, and I think there'll be some interesting updates coming up. I haven't really done too much outdoors at the minute. It's been a bit windy, so I've left my mic in the UK, my portable mic, so all you'd get is wind noise, a bit of without being able to hear what I'm saying. So not a lot to say, but I might do some videos today of just stuff that I record without me talking, because I know some people appreciate me not talking. But if you like those videos, just put a note. Yeah, I would love to see more videos of just general life in Spain. Happily do that. All right, guys, have a great day, and thanks for watching.